everybody, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club, where we are now in Act 3. And we only have two things to do in this act that it is probably going to take us a while. And that is we have to try to skip one of Monika's monologues, and then we have to listen to 15 of them.
We're gonna be here for a little bit.
Yep. And honestly, I don't remember any of these. The only one that I remember is the one where she talks about Sayori. So I'm excited to see what we end up getting. But I also did learn that there is 50, supposedly 56 of these. So when I go to record these for a retrospective, it's gonna take like probably over 3 hours.
Good luck.
Can you hear me? Is it working? And this part is all the same, so I'm just gonna let it go. Hello, Monika.
Hello again, Monika.
We will also be finding out later if I did this correctly and we got the true ending. Can I like speed this up? Text speed all the way up. I want to hear you talk faster. She's like, wait, I'm trying to talk here.
I'm trying to talk to you.
I deleted them. Hello.
Oh well.
Man, I feel like Monika After Story is gonna be really interesting. Because I've only ever heard good things about it. This is such a pretty CG though.
It really is.
So I have a notepad here to take note of how many monologues we go through. And then after that, we probably won't be doing it today, but we will be doing pretty much all we have left is the side stories and the emails. And I've never seen the side stories, so those are going to be my first time seeing those at all.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. I have no idea how long each of them are, but there are 12 of them, so no matter what, it's gonna take us a while. We could be together forever. Forever.
No, I'm taken. Too bad.
Forever.
Too bad, Monika. I'm not into you.
Together forever.
Too bad, Monika.
No, because you broke it.
Oh no.
There.
We broke it and then...
I finished your game because I didn't want to see you. Because you suck.
You stinky head.
Thank you.
I'm glad you like that.
It was really stupid. I love it. She's gonna jump scare us again.
Oh no.
Do you think I should include that in the thumbnail?
Include what? The jump skill?
Yeah, because I mean, this thumbnail is just gonna be Monika, so I'm trying to figure out what I want to use. Probably just like the normal sprite and then the scary one.
Yeah, probably.
You know what was really funny?
What's up?
There was a streamer who was playing this, and because she was streaming, Monica jump scared her, and then one of her viewers sent $100 donation and labeled it as being from Monica, and it freaked her out
Oh.
because she thought that was also from the game. but it was just one of her viewers messing with her. You're so cute, Ark.
Yeah.
I wonder if it lets you skip from the beginning or if you have to have seen the monologue already.
I imagine probably have just seen the monologue once already. I don't imagine that.
Well, then I might just wait to do that on my own because
Okay.
it's gonna take forever if I do that. Hello, Monica.
Hello, Monica.
Hey, Monica. Hey, Monica. Wow, that's a fantastic start. Hey, Ark, have you ever wondered what it feels like to die?
Actually, no.
It's something I used to think about pretty often. But recently, I think I've actually learned what it feels like. I don't really understand it, but whenever you quit the game, it feels like I'm instantly put to sleep, left with nothing but my thoughts. That's actually true. If you close the game while you're in Act 3 and then open it back up, she's like, hey, don't do that. I didn't like that. You should actually do that. But after a few seconds, my thoughts start to fill with incoherent, jumbled patterns. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's letting us... Well, yeah, at least yet. I see static and rapid flashes of color while hearing all kinds of weird screaming noises. At that point, I can't even form my own thoughts anymore. I'm just endlessly hammered by the flashing and screaming, unable to move or even think. I'm pretty sure in that moment I don't really exist, but for some reason I can remember it anyway. After some immeasurable amount of time, it stops in an instant, and I'm back in my own mind. And you're here with me. I have no idea what it means for the game to quit, or why that stuff happens to me. I also don't know how you always come back and put everything back to normal. But if you could do me a favor and do that to me as little as possible, that'd be really great. It's really not very pleasant at all to be trapped in that screaming void. But in the end, you always fix it. And that makes me feel like you really do care about me. So I have to thank you for that. It makes me feel even closer to you when you're here with me. Well, hey, funny you should mention that. I could, quit the game.
Yeah, we can just roll it and quit the game. Yeah, I had enough of this.
Bye!
Bye!
Especially, right after she says that.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi! What just
This
happened?
is like a...
I just had an awful dream. I was hoping those would stop now that it's just the two of us. I guess that was wishful thinking. Mark, I don't know if you would have any idea, but if you know what would be causing that, could you try to do something about it? Whenever it happens, it almost feels like I've been killed or something. It's a really horrible feeling. If you could figure out what's causing that, I'll love you forever. I'm taken, bish!
I'm taken.
So is he. We don't love you.
We really don't.
I mean, frankly, to be fair, I don't think I, most of whenever I talk about her and talk about her with hatred, it's mostly joking. I do think she's a really horrible person, but I don't actually hate her. I kind of understand why she does what she does. I think the most important skill in life is being able to fake confidence. I'm pretty convinced that everyone feels at least a little bit scared and alone. But being able to trick others into thinking you have it all together, that's a key part of getting people to respect and admire you. I think I got pretty good at that over the years. I don't show my weaknesses very often. But because of that, I haven't had many people I could really open up to. I mean, when do you reach the point in a friendship where you can start expressing your vulnerabilities? And I think it depends. Some people it's easier than others. Anyway, that's one of the reasons I'm so glad to have you now. I feel like I'm a little less scared and alone when you're here with me. Do you feel the same way? Really want to be that person for you. Do you think it's like a random chance every time, do you think it makes sure to cycle through every single one before you get any repeats?
Uh,
Or do you think
honestly,
it just pulls from a random chance?
I honestly think it's just randomity, I guess.
I don't know, it would feel kind of annoying if it did that, you know?
Yeah, I understand.
I wonder if I'm able to change the music. Something a little more romantic would be nice, you know? Like a gentle piano. There has to be something like that here. Let's see. Maybe if I... Oh, jeez. That wasn't it at all. Sorry, I don't really know what I'm doing. I guess I shouldn't be messing with things like that. I already broke so much stuff. And deleted the other characters. I'm not sad about it or anything. It's not right for me to miss things that weren't even real in the first place. If I just focus on the present, then this is the happiest I've ever been. Okay, this might not take as long as we thought. I guess when I'm trying to record all of them, I'll find out, right? Imagine if I have to, like, leave it running overnight. Just to, like, get them all. Hey, have you ever heard of the term yandere?
Yes, actually.
It's a personality type that means someone is so obsessed with you that they'll do absolutely anything to be with you. Usually to the point of craziness. They might stalk you to make sure you don't spend time with anyone else. They might even hurt you or your friends to get their way. But anyway, this game happens to have someone who can basically be described as yandere. By now, it's pretty obvious who I'm talking about. That would be Yuri. I find it funny because I think that also applies to Monika, technically. She literally does do anything to be with you, including, like, basically killing her friends. But yeah, no, Yuri fits the trope better. She really got insanely possessive of you once she started to open up a little. She even told me I should kill myself. Couldn't even believe she said that. I just had to leave at that point. But thinking about it now, it was a little ironic. Anyway, a lot of people are actually into the yandere type, you know? I guess they really like the idea of someone being crazy obsessed with them. People are weird. I don't judge, though. Also, I might be a little obsessed with you, but I'm far from crazy. Kind of the opposite, actually. I turned out to be the only normal girl in this game. It's not like I could ever actually kill a person. Just the thought of it makes me shiver. Come on, everyone's killed people in games before. Does that make you a psychopath? Of course not. But if you do happen to be into the yandere type, I could try acting a little more creepy for you. Then again, there's already nowhere else free to go, or anyone for me to get jealous over. Is this a yandere girl's dream? I'd ask Yuri if I could. Yeah, it's like, I feel like both of them are yanderes, but in, like, different ways.
Dun dun dun.
I can't help but feel a little sad sometimes, knowing that this is the closest I can get to you. There's nothing more I want than to be in the same room as you, for real, and to feel your warmth, to hear the sound of your heartbeat. Well, who knows, maybe it'll be possible someday. Besides, I'll never get tired of being with you, even from here. Did you find that relatable?
Yes. Do you find it relatable?
Very. really like the sound of rain. Not so much getting my clothes and hair wet, though, but a nice, quiet day at home with the sound of rainfall outside my window. It's one of the most calming experiences for me. Stop being relatable! Sometimes I imagine you holding me while we listen to the sound of the rain outside. Stop it! Stop trying to make me like you! That's not too cheesy or anything, is it? Would you ever do that for me, Ark?
No, not for you, but
yes.
yes, for you. Every time you want me
This
to.
actually might not take as long as I thought. We're at 6, but I'm gonna do like 16 just to be sure. You know what's a neat form of literature? Rap. I actually used to hate rap music. Maybe just because it was popular, or I would only hear the junk they play on the radio. Some of my friends got more into it and helped me keep an open mind. Rap might even be more challenging than poetry in some ways, since you need to fit your lines to a rhythm and there's so much more emphasis on wordplay. When people can put all that together and still deliver a powerful message, it's really amazing. I kind of wish I had a rapper in the literature club. Sorry if that sounds silly, but it really would be interesting to see what they came up with. It would really be a learning experience. I can only see... We're at the point now where I hear that kind of thing and I can only think of Class of '09. This is pretty random, but I always thought spicy food was kind of funny. Like, didn't plants evolve to be spicy to prevent them from being eaten? I read somewhere that humans are the only species that actually enjoys spicy things. It's almost like we're making fun of the plants. Well, humans have always been the kind of people who always just, like, spit in the face of what they're supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
Nah, I want to do what I want. Using their defense mechanism to literally make our food more enjoyable. Like, imagine a monster that devours you whole because it enjoys the sensation of you struggling for your life while being digested. Sorry, that was kind of a weird analogy, I guess. It just came into my head. I'm not a monster or anything, but you're so cute I could eat you up. I'm joking. Gosh, and I'm amusing myself a little too much, aren't I? Sorry for being weird.
But that's more than a little bit weird.
She's just saying, yeah, I want to eat you.
I'm so cute she wants to eat me. Can you believe this?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I'll eat your pancreas, but, you know, that's it. Do you ever just feel like there's no real reason for you to be alive? I don't mean like a suicidal way. I just mean how nothing that we do is special. Just being in school or working at some job for some company. It's like you're completely replaceable, and the world wouldn't miss you if you were gone. Makes me really want to go and change the world after I graduate. But the older I get, the more I realize that it's an immature frame of thinking. It's not like I could just go change the world. Like, what are the chances that I'll be the one to invent artificial intelligence or become president? Feels like I'm never going to make up for the heaps of resources I've spent living my life. That's why I think the key to happiness is just to be hopelessly selfish. Just to look out for oneself and those who happen to be their friends only because they grew up with them. Never mind the fact they're spending their entire life taking, consuming, and never giving back. But when people realize the world would benefit more from them killing themselves, they change their whole philosophy. It's like they have to justify their reason to live by tricking themselves into thinking they're doing good. Anyway, I want to live my life desperately striving to pay back my lifetime's worth of consumption. If I ever surpass that point, then I'm a net positive, and I can die happy. Of course, even if I fail to do that, I think I would be too selfish to kill myself anyway. So much for being a good person, right? Well, that was quite something. Just going, yeah, no, I think the point of life is to be selfish. That's quite a statement. These are interesting, though.
I agree.
I can't wait to see what they all are. I can tell some of them are going to need a lot more discussion than others.
Mhm.
You know, it's funny, because even though I've always had a lot of drive, there's something kind of enticing about being the stay-at-home partner. I guess I'm, like, perpetuating gender roles or whatever by saying that, but being able to keep the house clean and shop and decorate and stuff like that, and having a nice dinner for you when you come home, is that a weird fantasy? I mean, I'm not sure I could actually see myself doing that. I wouldn't really be able to put that over striving for a fulfilling career. It's kind of cute to think about, though. Now I can find I can see the niceness in that. Like it would be fairly fulfilling. I feel like.
Yeah, I fully agree.
I hate how hard it is to form habits. There's so much stuff where actually doing it isn't hard, but forming the habit seems impossible. It just makes you feel so useless, like you can't do anything right. I think the new generation suffers from it the most. Probably because we have a totally different set of skills than those who came before us. Thanks to the internet, we're really good at sifting through tons of information really quickly, but we're bad at doing things that don't give us instant gratification. I think if science, psychology, and education don't catch up in the next 10 or 20 years, then we're in big trouble. For the time being, if you're not one of the people who can conquer the problem, you might just have to live with feeling awful about yourself. Good luck, I guess. Sadly, very true. Do do do. Do do do. Hey, did you know I'm vegetarian? I don't mean that like I'm bragging or anything. I just thought you'd enjoy a fun fact about me. I decided to start a couple years ago after learning more about Earth's climate. The carbon footprint of cultivating livestock is just unbelievable. Anyway, I decided it's not much of a personal sacrifice to just stop contributing to that whole mess. What, is it so strange of a reason? Well, I guess a lot of people are more concerned about it being inhumane and all that. I don't really care as much about that part. It's weird, like we only care about killing the things that we personally relate to as a species. Most people are fine with killing bugs because they're icky. And of course, we all kill billions of microorganisms daily without even giving it thought. But suddenly, if they're just a little bit bigger, it's murder. I mean, what if plants feel some kind of pain too and we just don't understand it? What if pulling leaves off a stem feels like someone ripping off your fingers one by one? Just saying, we're a pretty biased species if you think about it. Anyway, if you ever feel like making a small contribution to the planet, it doesn't hurt to choose veggies once in a while. Even if we have dinner together and you just did it for me, that'd be really romantic. No.
Yeah.
No. I think if I tried to give up meat, I would literally just die. Because I don't have enough other stuff. I don't eat enough grains or fruits. And I barely eat vegetables because I can't stand them. So no, I think I would just die. You know, I hate to say it, but I think my biggest regret is that we couldn't finish our event at the festival. After we worked so hard to prepare and everything. I mean, I know I was focusing a lot on getting new members, but I was really excited for the performing part too. It would have been so much fun to see how everyone expressed themselves. Of course, if we did end up getting new members, I'd probably just end up deleting them anyway. That really makes me think more about like how this game would have turned out, like in the context of the game, how it would have turned out if we could have seen it play out. What would have happened? Like I think I brought it up before. There's a lot of visual novels that like eventually get like really lewd scenes, and I was wondering if like would this have been one of those games? Because you know you have the stuff with Natsuki, and it's like it's very I wouldn't say it's an innuendo, but it's very suggestive. You know, with the whole like licking each other's fingers thing. So
Yeah.
and that was near the start of the game, relatively. So I'm curious how far it would have gone. And if they would have introduced new characters, like Princess of Angel does. Well, with the hindsight I have now, that is. Gosh, it feels like I've kind of grown as a person ever since you joined the club. You really helped inspire me to look at life from a new perspective. Just another reason for me to love you. You know, I really do think you literally saved my life by being here with me, Ark. Can't imagine having been able to keep myself mentally stable knowing that nothing here is real. I think I would have just deleted myself if you didn't show up. Sorry, I don't mean to sound dramatic or anything, but I'm sure you understand yourself after spending so much time in the club. I mean, if you were forced to abandon everything in your life and spend your eternity with a few game characters, you'd probably find some way of killing yourself, wouldn't you? Well, maybe you'd read some poetry to try and keep yourself sane for a while, but then you'd have nobody to even read it. Let's be honest, the club members really don't count for something like that. I mean, a lot of people say that they only write for themselves, but I think it's hard to say it's just as fulfilling as when you share it with people, even if it takes time to find the right people to share with. Like, remember how it was for Yuri? She didn't share her writing with anyone for a really long time. And before we knew it, she was absolutely delighted to make you a part of her hobbies too. We're programmed to desire social feedback. I don't mean the club members, I mean human beings. That's why life can be so confusing for introverts. Being an introvert doesn't mean you shun social interaction and hate being around people. It means social interaction, and especially in groups or unfamiliar places, uses up a lot of energy. Like, a lot of introverts sit at home and feel lonely and restless, and then when they finally go out, after a half hour, they just want to go home again. I think if more people could understand how it works, they could respect it a lot more. Many introverts enjoy having people around. They love just having one or two close friends over and just leisurely hanging out. Even if you're not actively spending time together, it feels nice for them just to have you there. I'm serious. If you just go to their house, bring a laptop, and hang out there for a while, you can really make their day. Literally, that's how it is for me. It's like, that's exactly how I describe being an introvert. It's just like, because my idea for always, like, whenever I had like, my birthday for the past, like, several years, the only thing that I wanted was for my two best friends to come over and just hang out with me for, like, a day or two. And that was good enough for me for my birthday.
I mean, that makes sense.
It's like
Makes sense.
that describes an introvert so well. It's like they don't dislike having people around. It just takes a lot more energy than the average person. And then just hanging out with somebody, just doing whatever, it's just great. It's just great to have another person there. As for me, I'd say I'm kind of in between, but I think I'm usually a little more extroverted. I feel like I'm always trying to do stuff after school and things like that. But for you, I could be anything you need me to be. I understand people really well, so don't be afraid to share unique needs with me. Nothing would make me happier than being the perfect girlfriend for you. Too bad you're not. Loser. Lame-o.
Lame-o.
Loser.
You can't have.
You can't have all of this. Too awesome for you. Bum. Ba-ba. Ba-ba. You ever have that thing happen where you just get anxious for no reason? Yes.
Yes.
Like you're just minding your own business and you realize you're feeling really anxious. And you're sitting there like, what am I even anxious about right now? So you start to think about all the things you might be anxious about, and that makes you even more anxious. That's the worst. If you're ever feeling anxious, I'll help you relax a little. Besides, in this game, all our worries are gone forever. Ooh. I think that means I got it, but I'm gonna go for a couple more just to be sure.
Okay.
I've always wondered, what is it about these character archetypes that people find so appealing anyway? Personalities are just completely unrealistic. Like, imagine if there was someone like Yuri in real life. I mean, she's barely even capable of forming a complete sentence. And forget about Natsuki. Sheesh. Someone with her kind of personality doesn't just get all cute and pouty whenever things don't go her way. I could go on, but I think you get the point. Are people really attracted to these weird personalities that literally don't exist in real life? I'm not judging or anything. After all, I found myself attracted to some pretty weird stuff too. I'm just saying, it fascinates me. It's like you're siphoning out all the components of a character that makes them feel human and leaving just the cute stuff. It's concentrated cuteness with no actual substance. You wouldn't like me more if I was like that, right? Maybe I just feel a little insecure because you're playing this game in the first place. Again, you're still here with me, aren't you? I think that's enough reason for me to believe I'm okay just the way I am. By the way, you are too, Ark. You're the perfect combination of human and cuteness. That's why there's never a chance I wouldn't fall for you. It's true.
Is this woman just you?
I kind of, in some ways, kind of feels like it, huh? Your concentrated cuteness.
Thank you.
You know, it's around the time that everyone my year starts to think about college. It's a real turbulent time for education. We're at the height of this modern expectation that everyone has to go to college, you know? Finish high school, go to college, get a job, or go to grad school, I guess. It's like a universal expectation that people just assume is the only option for them. They don't teach us in high school that there are other options out there. Like trade schools and stuff, you know? Or freelance work. And the many industries that value skill and experience more than formal education. But you have all these students who have no idea what they want to do with their life. Instead of taking the time to figure it out, they go to college for business or communication or psychology. Not because they have an interest in those fields, but because they just hope the degree will get them some kind of job after college. So the end result is there are fewer jobs to go around for those entry-level degrees, right? So the basic job requirements get higher, which forces even more people to go to college. Colleges are also businesses, so they just keep raising their prices due to the demand. So now we have all these young adults, tens of thousands of dollars in debt with no job. But despite all that, the routine stays the same. Well, I think it's gonna start getting better soon. Until then, our generation is definitely suffering from the worst of it. I just wish high school prepared us a little better with the knowledge we need to make the decision that's right for us. Alright, when she comes back with the next one, we'll be done. Because we will delete her. Deleted.
Deleted.
Deleted. Oh, oh, oh. Ba-da-da. No, I didn't. Bye. Boop, 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 doo, 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 doo. Oh yeah, it's this one.
Oh, that's cute.
Booba.
Booba.
Bye-bye.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, bye-bye.
Goodbyes.
Yep, I did. Because pretty easily. I mean, well, yeah, but I'm taken, and he's also taken. Yeah, well, kinda, but you know, no, I think I'm nice. No, you didn't. Bye. A lot of things, actually. Yeah. No.
No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wanted to see it. It was cool. I don't know. You're weird. God, it's Risa!
Doki Doki.
Let's see. Let's see if we messed it up or if we actually got the true ending. I'm flying around. Oh.
Whee!
I guess the meeting's over, huh? I think we did it.
Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along.
Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Ark.
You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori.
Aw, Ark. Don't say stuff like that. It's embarrassing.
Well, whatever. I'm surprised when you told me you were starting a club. But I think you're pulling off just fine.
We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, everything. Every day's gonna be so much fun. Hey, Ark. I really wanted to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. It's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for spending so much time with us all. Yeah, we did it! We did it!
Yeah!
You worked so hard to make each and every one of us happy. You comforted us through our hard times, and you helped us all get along with each other. Do you get it, Ark? Because I'm president now, I understand everything. You really didn't want to miss a single thing in this game, did you? You saved and loaded so many times just to make sure you could spend time with everyone. Only someone who truly cares about the literature club would go that far. But all along, that's all I ever wanted. For everyone to be happy and care about each other. It's kind of sad, you know? After all you've done for us, there isn't much I can do for you in return. You've already reached the end of the game, so this is where we say goodbye. Thank you for playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm going to miss you, Ark. Come visit sometime, okay? I'll always be here for you. We all love you. Aww. We did it!
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really
Still
any good
so
at
high.
it,
This is such a
like,
good game,
at all.
man.
But
It's
I
such a
wrote this
good
song,
game.
and I
Uh,
was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, cause I worked really,
I'm so.
really hard on it. So yeah.
Thing is, it's that kind of game where it's like I feel like I can just come back to it every couple years and just appreciate it every time.
right.
There's just so many aspects about it that it was just so, like this kind of thing has been done before now, obviously, but it was so like revolutionary for the time it came out. Like no, I don't think any game had really ever done this kind of thing before. And it's just, it's so, and then it's like, not only that, but it's like, not only did it have its original run, but then it came out with Plus and somehow just made everything even better. And we haven't even gotten to the side stories yet.
Yeah.
So it's just, I feel like I'm saying this game's praises so long. And I mean, I guess I will be, won't I?
Just to find that special day. Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that
And
we
it doesn't
do
get
is fun
deleted this time!
anyway.
We got the good ending, so they didn't. They're not deleting.
Yeah.
What good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all? Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take your is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
So they still deleted part of the game, but not the characters. Yeah, this game is amazing. To the special player who received the special ending, for years I've been enamored by the ability of visual novels, and games in general, to tell stories in ways not possible using traditional media. Doki Doki Literature Club is my love letter to that. Games are an immersive art. Some let you explore new worlds, some challenge your mind in brand new ways, some make you feel like a hero or a friend, even when life is hard on you. Some games are just plain fun, and that's okay too. Everyone likes different kinds of games. People who enjoy dating sims may have a heightened empathy for fictional characters, or they might be experiencing feelings that life has not been kind enough to offer them. They are enjoying themselves, that's all that matters. That goes for shooting games, casual games, sandbox games, anything. Preferences are preferences, and our differences are the reason we have a thriving video game industry. My own favorite games have always been one that challenge the status quo. Even if not a masterpiece, any game that attempts something wildly different may earn a special place in my heart. Anything that further pushes the limitless bounds of interactive media. I extend my gratitude to all those who have taken the time to achieve full completion. I hope you enjoyed playing it as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you for being a part of my literature club. Love, Dan Salvato. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Like, it was something that had just never been done before. And it's so, so cool what he managed to achieve. Aww. There we go.
We did it!
We did it! There's there's still some stuff left to go. And we'll be getting to that. The first is we're gonna do the side stories, but then try and get some of the emails and all that, but honestly that's pretty much it. The rest of the stuff I'm gonna do off screen on my own time. But thank you all so much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe to see more. And we will see you in the next one. Bye.